What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for I've Been Waiting by Lil Peep, ILoveMakonnen, and Fall Out Boy. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button, and let me know down in the comments below what other songs by any of these three great artists that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you need to know to play I've Been Waiting is that in order to get rid of some bar chords and keep this as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 8th fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll have a link to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing we usually go over is the structure of this song, but we pretty much play the same thing throughout the entire song, so we don't need to worry about the structure. The next thing you want to know for I've Been Waiting is the 4 chords we need to play this song. The first one is G, the next one is E minor, the next one is A minor, and the last one is F. And I'll have a beginner way to play that F chord in the pinned comment below, as well as chord charts for all the other chords for those of you who need them. And guys, the last thing before we dive into I've Been Waiting is that this video is done in collaboration with Faith Guitars. Faith Guitars is an awesome guitar company that makes incredibly high quality guitars for a very reasonable price. For a limited time, they're offering 15% off to anyone who lives in North America and uses the code GROOVY at checkout. So if you're looking for a new guitar for you or a loved one, be sure to check out Faith Guitars, linked in the description below, and use that code GROOVY at checkout for 15% off your new guitar. With all that in mind, guys, let's dive into I've Been Waiting. So I know I just gave you some chords, but we're actually going to take a look at this cool little picking pattern first. Now this little picking pattern kind of repeats through pretty much the whole song. Pretty much what we have is this picking pattern that's going to repeat through most of the song, and then we have a chord progression that's going to repeat through pretty much all of the song. So like I said, first let's take a look at this little picking pattern. So we're going to start up here. We're going to be all on G, B, and the E strings. So we're going to start up here on 2nd on the G and 3rd on the B. And what we're going to do is we're going to go G, B, G, B, G, B, G. We're going to give it a little bit of space there, and then we're going to go up to 4th on the G. And then we're going to do this. We're going to do this little walk down thing here. We're going to go to the B string, and we're going to go 3rd, 1st, open, 3rd. And then we're going to go here. We're going to go back to the G and B. We're going to play open G and open G and 3rd on B. We're going to go G, B, G, B, G, B, G, and then we're going to go 1st on B, and then we're going to go open high E, 1st on B, 2nd on G, and 1st on B. And that is our whole progression right there. I know that sounds like a lot, I know it sounds complicated, and it is a little bit tricky because it is a little bit fast. But what we're going to do is we're going to break that down really, really slowly so that you can see exactly what it looks like. We'll run through it a couple times slowly, and we'll run through it a couple of times full speed so you can match it up with the speed of the song. But slowly, a couple of times through that picking pattern that will repeat through most of this song will look about like this. And guys, a couple of times full speed through that picking pattern that will play through most of I've Been Waiting should look about like this. Alright guys, full disclosure, I played that about 15 times before I actually got it right without messing it up full speed. It's a little tricky to play full speed, it's kind of a little finger twister, so if you're a beginner or intermediate player, don't be discouraged if you don't get it right away, like full speed, because I certainly did not either. So with that in mind guys, let's look at this chord progression that we're going to be playing through the whole song. Our chord progression for the whole song is going to be F, G, E minor, and A minor. in that order on repeat through literally the whole entire song. And guys, again, don't be intimidated by that F chord. I'm gonna have a beginner way to play that in the pinned comment below. It is a tricky one. I know some of you guys aren't quite there with bar chords yet, so be sure to check out that beginner way in the pinned comment if you need it. So what we're gonna be doing for strum pattern for this is gonna be this. We're gonna do down, down, up, for each chord. And it's kind of neat. It's kind of, this actually has like the strum pattern kind of has a reggae feel. Like you'll find a similar strum pattern in a lot of reggae songs or like Cali reggae. So like, you know, stuff like Bob Marley for sure. And even like some Sublime and stuff like that. You'll find this same kind of strum pattern there. So it's kind of interesting because these artists certainly do not fit in the reggae genre, but it's cool to see that this style kind of be brought across a little bit. And I dig that music. So I don't know, I like it. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna run through that kind of guided, that strum pattern through our chord progression real quick, just so you can kind of get a vibe for it, but it'll look something like this. So it'll be like down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. That's kind of what you're looking at. So anyways, guys, a couple of times through that chord progression with that strum pattern that will pretty much repeat through the entire song, I've Been Waiting, will look something like this. And guys, that is everything that you need to know to play I've Been Waiting on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 635 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what songs I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at The Groovy Guitar Dude. Link for that will be in the description below. Guys, this is one of those songs that I just got blown up with requests for, and it just came out like a couple of days ago, if that. It might have only been out for like a day at this point or something, I'm not sure. But I got blown up with requests for this over the last couple of days, and I finally listened to it and I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's such a cool vibe, and I like how all of these artists kind of like their styles mixed together to make this song. It's really, you know, I'd consider it less of a rap song and more of an alternative type of song, so it probably leans a little bit more into like the Fall Out Boy genre a little bit, but it's cool how they all kind of incorporated and came together and kind of made this cool vibe and stuff. And of course it's Lil Peep, so respect to him, and I still am amazed by how people like Lil Peep and X are like they have so much work still done already, even after they've passed, that they're able to do these kind of collaborations posthumously, and this is kind of a really cool example of that, where they made an awesome song out of probably some work that he had already finished before he passed. So I dig it, I totally like it. That picking part in the beginning is a little bit tricky, but once you get it down, it's really fun to play and sounds really cool. And then again, pretty much the rest of the song is just that chord progression, and that's really fun. I like the strum pattern for it. It reminds me of kind of this song is so far away from like reggae, but that sounds like kind of a reggae type of strum pattern, which I really dig. It's very similar to something you would use in like a Bob Marley song or like a Sublime or something along those lines, where it just kind of has that just bouncy kind of feel to the strum pattern, and I totally dig that. And it's a cool, easy chord progression for beginners as well. So anyways, guys, I hope you have a lot of fun learning this song. I certainly did. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all soon.